道は大先生から始まった。
O Sensei originated Aikido.
大先生の技が基本だと思えば間違いはない。
If you start considering the basic techniques in Aikido as those taught by O Sensei, you'll make no mistake in your training.
私の今の道場は大先生の道場です。
The dojo that I'm teaching in now belong to O Sensei.
たくさんの先生は素晴らしい技を発表している。
There are many teachers who are demonstrating really fantastic techniques.
僕はやりたくてもできない。
I'd like to do it too, but I can't
大先生の道場。
because I'm in O Sensei's dojo.
だから大先生の教えをまっすぐに守っています。
So I'm doing my best to preserve O Sensei's techniques.
これが皆さんの参考になれば、さっき言った通り参考になれば嬉しい。
I'll be very pleased if the information I give you is of help to you in your training.
この通りやりとは私は申しません。大先生のスタイルをね、やれとはもう申しません。言わない。皆さんはどのスタイルを選ぼうと自由です。
Whatever you decide to choose as your method of practice is entirely up to you. I can only show you O Sensei's basic style.
また自分のスタイルを作るのも自由です。
You're also free to develop your own techniques.
またその前に大先生スタイルを参考にしてください。
But please base yourself on O Sensei's basic techniques before you do that.
横目打ちの技の入る前に横目打ちの鍛錬という方法があります。
Before we enter into the Yokomenuchi series, there's a special training movement for the Yokomenuchi.
大先生、
Hey, by the way, what these are, by way of history, these are photographs taken from the book entitled Budo. Hey, we're in the Aihami, where we both have the same foot forward.
一歩で打ってくる。
Yeah, he advances one step and strikes.
写真はこのスタイルです。
This is the position shown in the photograph that Sensei just showed you.
この気持ち。
This is the idea, the feeling behind the movement.
横目は手で受けるんではない。腰で受ける。
You don't receive the Yokomenuchi attack with the hand, but rather with the hips.
静かに
So strike slowly,
気を入れて
put ki into your movement,
3回。
and 3 times on either side. Two. 3.
この足が少し出ます。
My leg advances slightly diagonally off the line of attack.
この形が基本です。
This is a basic position.
これから技に入ります。
Then from there we can begin doing the series of Yokomenuchi techniques.
横目打ち鍛錬3回3回お願いします。
Okay, so the Yokomenuchi preparatory exercise 3 times on either side.
今はこれが基本です。
Okay, this is the basic movement.
ところが反対に押しいてるところが
However, in some places you're taught to deal with it in this way, in the opposite way.
これは危ない。
This is dangerous for the following reason.
基本。これより
Okay, this is no problem, the basic method.
基本。うわ強い。
I can't oppose him here. But with the legs in this position, the technique can be countered easily.
こちらへ来た場合は必ず払う。
When you come here, you must push your partner's arm through. If you remain in this position, you can be forced backwards.
必ず払う。
So if you're coming to this side, you have to push his hand off to the side, sweep it aside. When you enter, you unbalance him in this manner.
常識です。
This is nothing more than common sense.
基本というより常識です。
Even more than a basic, it's just common
た
sense.
だ作る。
For example, he grabs here. Look how he's unbalanced.
こう来たらば
If I come here, your whole side is exposed and it's hard to pull him off.
掴まれたらば
If you're grabbed,
こっちへ来るときは掴ませない。
when you come to this side, make sure he can't grab you.
これは当たり前のことで、これは正しい教えです。
It's common sense, and it's a correct, and therefore it's a correct method of teaching.
基本として足を間違わない。
So be sure in the basic movement that you don't mistake the footwork. The Ikkyo Omotewaza from Yokomenuchi. Notice the foot position.
で、表技は相半身から。
The omote technique is from the ai-hami or match stances. It simply means you and your partner have the same foot forward.
足を。
Look at my legs, please. This is written in O Sensei's book.
押さえたときは、
When
ここは
you're
90度。
when you're pinning your partner, put the arm at a 90-degree angle
90度。
vis-a-vis the body.
こうすると、
If you raise your arm in this position,
こう回転。
there's a natural tendency of the arm to bend.
これはいい。
Okay, this is correct position.
こうすると、
If I bring it upward here, his arm will tend to bend and he may be able to escape from the technique.
これはいい。
This is the correct angle.
こうすると、
If I bring it forward, his arm tends to bend.
これは問題ない。
No problem with this angle.
がこうすると、
If I bring it forward, his arm bends.
絶対見てはいけない。
Nor should you look at your partner.
見たらもうお嫌いです。
Again, he can tend to raise up.
これ動けない。
He can't move from here. Come, please.
起きらん。
Can you stand up there?
家族のもん。
He's getting very red. Everybody stand, please.
これは基本の角度です。
This is the correct basic angle.
一教を正しく覚えないと二教には進めない。
We can't move on to the Ikkyo until you learn Ikkyo correctly.
角度を間違わないように。
So please make sure you have the correct angle. That is 90 degrees from the body.
角度が正しければ女性でも簡単に押さえてい
If
ら
the
れる。
angle is correct, even a woman with a little strength can pin a strong person down.
はいどうぞ。
Can you lift up?
一つの手で大丈夫。片手です片手。
Here, it's the question of the angle.
はいどうもありがとう。かわいそう。はいどうも。面白くていつまでもやって。
Hi.
面白くていつまでもやって。楽しく。
She was enjoying herself so much she didn't want to get up.
今彼女は片手です。
She did it with just one hand.
正しい角度は力がいらない。
If you use the correct angle, you don't require power.
合わせ方の上手な人が合気道上手。
Those who are skillful at blending become very good at Aikido.
正しい角度を取る人は強い人。
People who know how to choose the correct angle are strong.
誰でもできる。
So it's something that anyone can learn.
だから王先生は演舞が嫌い。
That's why O-sensei disliked demonstrations.
技を盗まれるから。
Because people observing could steal his technique.
合気道の技を見たら取れる。
Someone observing correct Aikido technique can observe them and see what's going on and steal the technique. In other words, learn it easily.
だから王先生の演舞は基本見せない。
So O-sensei would not show the basics in his demonstration. He would just do the fancy
全然
large
技
movements.
見せない。
He would not show the technique. Just sort of thing.
そのビデオみんな勉強してる。
However, everybody's studying the videos looking for the techniques there.
ね。はい。横目に。もう一度角度は。
Hey, once again, please note the angle. I think he thought you were him.
あやはみ。
Hey, we're in the aihami. That's a good term to learn. Match stances.
これはダメ。
This would be incorrect.
向こう歩いていってしまう。
Walk away, Bill.
向こう見て歩くんだよ。
Look over that way. You walk forward. Look in the direction you're walking. Okay. This is the correct footwork for the omotewaza.
あやはみ。
In the match stance or aihami,
大きく
we take a
はみ
large step forward diagonally
この足を。
and bring the knee up to the 90-degree point.
横目打ち一強表技。一強と五強の違い。
Hey, please note the difference between Ikkyo and Gokyo. Gokyo is, you'll see the hand position differs. This is Gokyo, where he comes over and holds this way compared to this. Note the hand difference.
五強、五強。
Here's the grip for the Gokyo technique. It's done for the Tanto techniques. Here's the Ikkyo. You can see the reason for turning it around, so this can't be done.
五強、
Here's the Gokyo.
一強。
In Ikkyo, if he holds it that way, the knife can be easily used to cut.
五強は探検取りです。
The Gokyo is a technique for dealing with a knife attack.
五強の表は危ない。
The omote from the Gokyo is actually dangerous. Why? Because the hand tends to slip off very easily. It's very hard to hold.
五強は裏技。
So we do it with the urawaza, in other words, the opening technique.
表は外れやすい。
In the omote position, your hand tends to slip off.
一強は危ない。
If he had the knife and you did it with Ikkyo position, he could cut you easily. This is not a particular problem in the iriminage.
二
However,
強、三強で問題。
but you have a problem in Ikkyo, Nikkyo, and Sankyo. Look what he's talking about here.
基本は上から。
The basic technique has you grabbing from above, from here. If you come underneath,
二強の場合、二強はこう。
in Ikkyo we hold this way, right?
その時に下からやると
If I do it from below,
手が逃げる。
at this point his hand just comes right off. He can escape.
下からやると
If I do it from beneath, his hand will slip right away.
上からだと逃げられない。
However, if I grab from above, he can't escape.
上からだと
So we come from above so that he can't escape.
下
I
からや
can,
るとバイバイする。
his hand goes bye-bye if you grab from below.
この手を越えるときに逃げられてしまう。
At that point there, when you're coming from beneath, he'll escape.
この手を自分の手を越えるときに
At this point here is where he'll pull his hand away.
だからたとえ入り身投げでも
Therefore, in iriminage or ikkyo, where it really doesn't matter so much, we do it this way to develop the good habit.
上から
Come from above,
上から
even in iriminage.
基本は上から。
Basic is from above.
これはテストダメ。
This would be a big dame on the test if you did it that way.
はい、初段。
If you can do that, you are shodan already.
はい、どうぞ。
Okay, please try.
手の持ち方と押さえ方。
Let me stress the manner of holding and the manner of pinning.
これはダメ。
This is incorrect.
ダメ。これはダメ。こうなる。
Why? Because when you bring it down to the waist position, it turns over this way.
こうなる。こうなる。
This is a weak position.
ダメ。これもっとダメ。もっとダメ。
This is even worse to start that way because it ends up this way.
これはここからこ
like this, and it's a kokyu type of position.
まっすぐ
See, my hand is straight when I come down to the extended position at the waist. Notice how it becomes straight.
これダメ
This is incorrect. Incorrect. This is a strong position. Okay, here at this position, he can't escape from here. This would be incorrect. Like this.
お腹の前に前の下、お腹の前の下。
The arms are extended to the front and below your center.
お先生写真見せます。
Let's look at the picture of O-sensei. Paolo, puoi portare le fotografie quando lui vuole mostrare qualcosa? No, dico che quando lui va a prendere le fotografie, vai pure a prendere per lui. Okay, if I do it like this, he can walk away.
終わらない。
There's no end to the technique. So enter diagonally. Now we'll move to the urawaza from Yokomenuchi Ikkyo.
これは気の流れ。
This is the Kinonagare version.
逆半身。
Now we're in the gyaku hami, or reverse hami. In other words, my foot and my partner's foot, we have the opposite foot forward, contrasted to I hami. From the gyaku hami, or reverse stance. This would be the Kinonagare version, more advanced version.
基本と全く体操は同じ。
The footwork, however, is exactly the same for both of them. Not like this. Please note the hand position, not like this, but extended.
Shomenuchi Ikkyo Omotewaza.
The Ikkyo Omotewaza from Shomenuchi.
こっちからやる。
I initiate the movement.
右の手の場合、右の膝が少し出ます。
When my right arm is extended, my right knee moves forward.
でこうつかむ
I grab in this manner
大きく
and take a large step in diagonally.
これはダメ。
This is incorrect, too much space.
まっすぐ
Keep his arm straight.
それつかむ
Grab firmly.
ここまで1強、2強、3強、4強同じ。
From Ikkyo through Yonkyo up to this point, the omote are all the same.
こうつかむ
Grab in this manner.
正面打ち一挙表技基本
Okay, the basic omotewaza from Shomenuchi.
足の痛い人は立ってやります
Okay, if you have a problem with your legs, do it standing in this manner.
正座
From the seiza position.
そんなのはない
Okay, not like this.
それにこう正座
Okay, the proper seiza position.
正座正座こっちが打っていく
I initiate the movement. 大勢の本がありましたこっちだけど This is the book we spoke of yesterday, the 1938 book with the technical photos of O-sensei.
これに書いてある我より攻撃
It says clearly in this book, for this technique, I initiate the attack.
はい間違わない
Okay, please don't make a mistake on that point.
この足が出ないから
Okay? Because you haven't moved your foot forward, you're not stable, and he can reverse the technique.
この足が出るから
You come strong when you advance your body, your leg forward at the same time. You can't just put your arms forward. Your base becomes weak. So advance your foot as well, your knee in this case.
ダメ
Okay, this is incorrect.
両手および足を同時に使用する
Extend both arms and advance your foot at the same time. So you got three things going at once. There you go.
両手
Using both hands
および足
and your leg,
3つを一緒に使う
all three work together for this movement.
大きく
And I take a large step here. And he says, now I'm going to do it.
この手が遅いからだ
If this arm lags behind, it won't work well.
この手動けない
Can you move from there?
No.
これが基本の形
This is the basic form.
もう一回説明しま
I'll explain once again.
すヨーグマに
Hey, please copy my movement exactly.
これは呼び出し
Okay? This hand entices forth his attack.
これは合わせ
This hand matches him. It's a blending movement.
合わせこれは崩す
This leg breaks his balance.
だから3つ一緒は大切
So these three elements functioning together are important.
相手呼び出し
Okay? This hand, you call forth his key.
これ合わせ
Then this hand blends with him.
合わせこれは相手のバランス
And then the leg movement enables you to unbalance your partner.
もうこの手いらない
From here, I don't even need the other hand.
それをこうするからは
Also, if you raise the arm above the 90-degree point, then it will tend to bend.
足を見てください
Please look at my footwork.
少し
Okay? You advance slightly with the outside.
倒れの回転が崩れるぐらい
Now I've succeeded in unbalancing him.
これでは崩れない
Here, he won't be unbalanced. On the contrary, he can counter me.
バーンってだからこの足
So I advance forward slightly.
この足を大きくで
Then, here I take a large step.
問題はこの足
The problem that you're having is what to do with the trailing leg.
これはここへ持ってくる足
Okay? You're moving the leg up to here.
出るから悪い
But if you go beyond that,
これは
up to here, up to there, that's fine.
それをゲルから
But you're attempting to take a full step and you're going beyond the 90-degree
基本の
angle.
反対、基本の反対。
That's the opposite of the basic movement.
少し
A slight step forward,
大きく
then a large step forward.
でこれを持っていく。
Come up just to the 90-degree position.
それをゲルから
Because you're taking too large a step, then the arm bends and he can counter.
同じこと立ってやります。
Now let's do the same technique while standing.
正面時一挙表技立ち技。
Okay? This is the standing version of Shomenuchi
相反。
Ikkyo Omotewaza. Okay, we both have the same foot forward. This is called Aihami.
大きく。
I take a large step
でこれはここでストップ。
and stop here at the 90-degree point.
この足が小さいから
If I take too small a step,
この足を出したくなる。
then I want to take a large step here. And that's where the problems start.
この足が小さいから
Because my step is too short, the other one becomes too large.
基本の反対。
Opposite of the basic.
大きく
Take
神
a large step here from the hami.
こういう基本はちょこちょこちょこちょこない。
In the basics, there's no little shuffle steps.
終わり。
It's finished there.
大きく
Large step to here.
裏技は逆半身から始まる。
The urawaza begins from the gyaku hami or the reverse hami. In other words, the opposite leg is forward of the two partners.
まっすぐは
If it's straight, I can be countered this way.
まっすぐはダメ。
Okay? So don't come in straight. Begin to turn your body as you step in.
膝と膝を持って逆半身になる。
Our knees meet right here. That gives you the proper spacing.
もう大丈夫です。
Then I have no problem from here. I've already broken his balance.
でこの足を
Then I pivot around with the knee. Moving your hand like this is incorrect.
これはダメ。画面
This is incorrect. Okay, and it's straight here.
こうなっていない。
My hand has not been turned in this manner. If you twist his arm and attempt to pull him, he won't come.
これをこうねじって
If you twist him here and pull, he
力
won't
いら
come.
ない。力抜いても来ない。
Even if he doesn't have any power in his arm, he won't come.
これと力抜いても大丈夫。
Okay.
こうすると来ない。
Even without power in his arm, he still won't come.
角度がある。
There's a correct angle there.
角度が間違ったら力いっぱいやってもできない。
If your angle is wrong, even if you use full power, you won't be able to pull him around.
角度と正しければピタッとくる。
If the angle is correct, you can move him down easily.
それが基本の素晴らしいところ。
That's what's wonderful about basics.
ここで腰
I use my hips here.
これはダメ。
This is incorrect.
剣の
I have the feeling of using the sword.
これダメ。
Incorrect.
今度は
Now, engage my hip. Incorrect. From here, I have him unbalanced.
その合わせ。
It's a matter of blending properly.
こうすると、はい。
Do it a 1, 2, yes.
だから一緒に。
So, in other words, you can't do it well on a 1-2 basis because your partner can counter.
この時に
See, right here, it can be pushed back. Rather than that, both hands and the leg move together.
そのためにこの足、こ
That's why we step forward.
の合わせ。
Okay, and there's the very important blend there.
ダメ。
This is incorrect. The arms are separated.
足一緒。
Together with the leg, you extend.
これダメ。
This is incorrect. Hold this way.